Alright, in this video we're going to walk through how to terminate an employee. And so you'll start by going to your employee directory in the People tab, and you are going to locate the employee that you'd like to terminate. So in this case I'm going to choose Danny Kleberman. And in the employee's profile there's a three-dot menu here at the top. And I have the option, once I click on that, to terminate the employee. Then I'll see a modal that explains kind of some of the consequences of terminating an employee that I encourage you to read through. And then once you've accepted that, if there's any unused time off that this employee has accrued, we'll notify you of that. Some states require that their companies pay out the time off an employee accrued. Other companies just have a policy that if an employee has accrued paid time off, that needs to be paid out at the time of termination. So we just let you know that that's there, so you can take a note of that if you do need to pay it out. And then finally, you'll fill out this modal which will explain why the employee was terminated. So first you will choose when their last day of work is. So for this person it'll be on Friday. You'll select if the termination was voluntary or involuntary, and then you'll select the reason for termination. So in this example, the reason was because of poor attendance. They didn't show up on time. Then you'll decide if this person is eligible for rehire. This is not a set in stone thing, but just a note to yourself whether you want to, consider this person to be rehired. And then you can add an additional comment. This person was always late to work. And notice this warning up here. It says terminations take place immediately. So once you click this red button, even though I'm terminating this person on a future day, once I click the button, the termination will happen. And what will be recorded is that they were terminated on the 2nd, so tomorrow, but they will lose access to their Eddy account immediately, and their profile will be marked as terminated. So I'm going to click yes, terminate this employee, and you'll notice I get this new blue bar on the profile that says they were terminated. The last day of work is here. It also has the note that I left, and then they have the red terminated tag. Now if I go into my notes, there is a termination note that is saved with all that information, so you can come back and look at that at any time. And if I go back to my employee directory, you'll notice if I filter to show terminated employees, I can now see that Danny Kleberman is here as part of the terminated employees. So you don't lose their information. It remains in the employee directory, but it's under the terminated filter, and these filters are only accessible by people with HR admin permissions. So that is how you terminate an employee in Eddy HR.